It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, February 15th, 2018. It is 7 a.m. on this very warm, surprisingly warm. Woo!
Beautiful morning.
The garage was cool this morning. I was walking through the garage and going through, open the door, and all of a sudden that heat just, oh, wow, okay.
It was nice. I didn't even put a coat on.
You asked for it. Here it is.
Yay! I'm ready. Love warm weather. How about you?
I do, other than the fact that we're going to turn around and have to pay for it.
Oh,
It just seems like every good day you have right now, you're going to pay for it.
You know what I found crawling on my leg yesterday?
A tick.
A tick.
already?
Already. Right out there in the parking
As
lot,
cold
man.
as it's been.
Yep. That's what warm weather brings you.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's going to happen regardless.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'd just be shocked that already they're coming out. But here we go.
That
we
ground thaws out.
Well, good morning,
They come
everybody.
out.
Welcome down on the corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis and Jerry Hogan. This morning, we're all enjoying Brood Awakening Coffee. You can do the same thing. Check them out in the 3 locations: Bomber Boulevard, BRMC Lobby, 62 East Plaza. Mike and his gang do a great job at bringing Brood Awakening to the community.
And if you're not drinking Brood Awakening coffee,
Drinking muddy water.
muddy
I
water.
want to tell you what. Who was here yesterday that had some of it?
Christy Kern,
Oh, Christy, yeah. She's probably still running laps around the college.
the one that I found, well, not funny, but whatever, was Jennifer Dunn from the library.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
still sweating.
Yeah.
I'm still sweating, she said. Oh, that's
She
funny.
wasn't used to that potent of coffee, apparently.
She was, woo, that's strong.
We like it, though, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Brood Awakening Coffee, 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Once again, BRMC Lobby, Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza. And the morning prayer brought to you by,
Roller Funeral Home.
with all our respect. You know,
serving all of
nobody wants to
Arkansas.
talk about having to do a funeral. But
No.
some days we will.
You're going to have
You're
to.
going to have to. And with all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes serves their folks and all across the state of Arkansas. And they do
Good
it.
folks.
Oh, yeah. Top notch.
Really, really good people.
And so, let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, here we go again, this time in Florida. 17 people are dead. Lord, I pray you bring peace and comfort to those families. So now as our media outlets analyze this and try to blame the weapon, more and more is coming in light of an unstable, revengeful person. The warning signs were there, and if I were to guess, this man was possibly bullied in school, perhaps ignored and maybe craved someone's attention. But he got his revenge, yet 17 are dead. The news media loves to make political issues from disasters like this, blaming the gun. But he was set on killing no matter what. Lord, I pray you heal our country, bring peace and love back to our people. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Morning prayer brought to you by.
Roller
Funeral Home.
I got it in
It's good in
stereo.
stereo.
Whoa. And I said it'd been 3 channels.
That's what you sound like Pink Floyd around here with the quadraphonic.
If we could fade from one side to the other, as we said, it would have been awesome.
Oh, yeah. Little pan button there.
Roller.
Pan button on the little mixer over there. My goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Love this weather. Weather brought to you by Greg Farm Services. What do we need to promote from Greg's this morning?
25% off muck boots and Ariat boots, and those things are getting off the shelf pretty good. So I'd say a limited supply is available.
And seed and feed.
They got it.
They got everything you can think of from seed
And chicks will be available soon, too.
Yep.
And I'm waiting on my blue jeans. So as soon as,
Special order.
yeah.
Why?
Because I'm a special guy
Oh.
with a special size.
Oh, here we go. Hey, we all knew you were special.
Special. He's so special.
You know what I find odd? They put all the fat men sizes on the very bottom of shelving.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
Well, why are you looking down there?
Hey, they want to get a laugh too. They're working.
I know it.
That's smart.
It's like all the little 20-somethings are right there, shoulder level. 30s are about waist level. 40s and 50s, let's put them on bottom.
Well, you need exercise. Got to do some little.
Oh, you have to.
You're going to be over there. Hey, come over here. Watch this guy bend over and get these pants.
Oh, I make the most out of it.
Better yet, watch him try to get up.
I moan and groan and roll and everything.
You need to go in there. Oh! You need to go in there with an old set of pants and cut the threads on the back of it so when you go
Rip.
Oh, they'll do it on their own, man.
Oh, man. I think it's time to change the subject.
I think it's time to change that around because everybody does it. Put them skinny boys on bottom, man. Let us fat boys stand.
Morning Weather brought to you by Gregg Farm Service. For all your farm leads, Gregg Farm Services, 65 in Mountain Home, 68 in Harrison. Yes, it's 7:06 in the morning. 68 in Harrison, 63 at Hardy, 64 at Mountain View, 67 in Yellville, 64 at Marshall, Arkansas, Calico Rock at 65, even Poplar Bluff, Missouri, Southeast Missouri at 62, Branson 66, West Plains at 61. In contrast, in the northern part of the country, Watford City, North Dakota checks in at 9, while Anchorage is at 29 degrees. And this is one of those weather days where you feel the impending doom of the possibility of thunder showers and severe weather. National radar looks like this. We've got shower activity, of course, in Arizona and New Mexico. And then, of course, we've got it in Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa in our part of the country. As you can see, we've got other shower activity throughout other portions of the country. But right now we're going to focus on the Springfield, Missouri radar because it'll bring in just about everything we need. Shower activity to the southeast of Mountain Home and directly east, which will affect Highway 62 412. Not much going on in southwest Missouri, so I'm going back, Scooter, to the Little Rock radar so we get the whole state. The rain now will affect Highway 63, possibly Highway 67, and Highway 167 from Batesville, Jonesboro, as you're driving through that part of Arkansas, northeast Arkansas, getting that shower activity right now, 62 412 east of Mountain Home. Little bit wet right now, but as you can see on the radar, I-40 is clear, I-30 is clear, I-55 will be affected eventually by some of this shower activity if you're going from Memphis on up into the Boot Hill of Missouri.
There you go.
Right?
When do they plant rice out that way?
Oh, I'm not sure when they start putting it in the ground, but they will probably start, depending on the rain. Of course, the rice fields have to be flooded, but they will start turning like over in Kennett, Missouri, they'll start turning those cotton fields pretty soon. So I would think within the next 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to start seeing some activity. You know, once you get, when I travel east on 412, I go through Paragould. Sometimes I go through Corning, Arkansas, and Piggott. And some of those farms, they're beautiful farms up there. But there's a lot of rice, a lot of cotton, a lot of soybeans, and even some corn. When you get in the northeast corner of Arkansas, south of 412, there's some corn over there too. But when the governor opened up the trade with Cuba on our rice crop, I mean, there's a lot of fields over there that were converted into rice. And so, you know.
A lot of flooded areas over there. So
well, it is so flat, and you get the spring rains. I mean, God gives you the flood right there. You know, you got the dikes all set up to hold the water, and, you know, they do have the irrigation pumps for when it gets warm. But
now, as beautiful as today is, I think they did take the bad ice stuff out of our forecast for Mountain Home, I believe. But,
ice?
They were talking about ice earlier in the week on this Saturday.
Well, why don't we take a look?
I think they backed most of that out, though.
Let's look at this. Arkansas, and we'll go to Mountain Home. I'm just using Mountain Home as a reference point because it's going to show most of the northern part of the state. I think we're a certain zone that they'll... Okay, tomorrow's high 30 degrees, then Sunday.
30 tomorrow.
No, looky here, Saturday.
Yeah, they are calling for it. It's back.
Rain, freezing rain likely, then slight chance of rain on Saturday, high of 46. Saturday night low of 31, but Sunday we're back to 53 degrees. And then on Washington's birthday, the 20, well, they're calling that Washington's birthday. That's actually the 22nd, President's Day on Monday. more chance of showers. I think we got
I'm
a lot of rain coming through.
Quick prayer for some safe travel because I've got 14 wrestlers headed to Springfield Saturday.
We'll just add it to the prayer list. How's that? Travels for. And where y'all going?
Springfield. We're going to be at the Shriners Mosque. It's a benefit tournament.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun tournament because it's after state, and we get to just kind of go out and have fun. Nobody cares about who wins or loses. It's just about having a good time and raising some money. So I think it'll be a good thing.
Wow. Community calendar, Jerry?
All right. Today you have at the Donald W. Reynolds Library, you have used book sale. That's going on today at 8:30 in the morning. And all proceeds go to help our library, and they need all the help they can get. They're running kind of on low millage funds. Then also,
same millage since 1953.
1953. That's like one of them books. A Price of Bread, 1953 was 10 cents.
We could solve that problem.
Yeah.
Let's just go get the Quorum Court 53 model Studebakers. Let them drive around town 53 model. Well, that's,
And some 1953 bread.
There you go.
And whatever else they have.
Milk from 53.
Take their microwaves from them. Also today at the library, the Artmobile is in town. So get on out there and check that out. And got one more here I didn't see pop up the other day. Leaders for Tomorrow 4-H Club meeting. That is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. For everybody getting involved in the 4-H in Summit, Arkansas. So
fun.
Get on out there or call 449-5349 for more information.
There you go.
That's about it.
You got anything?
I don't think I know of anything going on right now.
The high school's headed to their wrestling state tournament.
Yep.
We want to mention they leave out today.
They'll be gone a couple of days.
That way they can weigh in tomorrow, start wrestling, and they'll wrestle through Saturday. So
I do have something. Go ahead, keep talking about wrestling while I pull this up.
Well, I just said it.
Say it one more time.
Does our signal get to Rogers, Arkansas? That's pushing it.
That'd be pushing it right there.
But it gets pretty close.
It gets pretty close to
pretty
Rogers.
darn close.
Yeah.
All right.
So people on the outskirts may be watching.
Wait, what do you got in Rogers?
Just Jan Morgan's going to do...
Where's she at over there?
She's touring all over the state. But Rogers at Copeland's, Rogers, Arkansas, February 15th. And I guess
today?
Yeah, at 6 p.m.
Oh, tonight at Rogers for Jan Morgan. And my good friend John Thurston, who is currently the land commissioner, he's running for Secretary of State, talked with him the other day. Yep. And found out that they're doing a fundraiser at Big Creek, 5 o'clock on Tuesday the 27th. And then Wednesday morning, the 28th, John Thurston will be our guest right here on XL7 TV.
Awesome.
Current land commissioner running for Secretary of State, and I have endorsed him because I think he will do a fantastic job as Secretary of State for the state of Arkansas. He's a good man and a good head on his shoulders and does really good work. So,
awesome.
Anything else before we go to break?
That's it.
Lisa's running around here somewhere.
Yo, is she here? There she
there
is.
she is.
She's hiding in here.
She's got to try her coffee. Anyway, time for a quick break. Lisa House will be our guest. We got several subjects to discuss today, so stick around. Be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Your White River Getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River Getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Jim.
7:18. Wow, the clock just switched here. Want to welcome Lisa House to our set.
Good
Hi.
morning.
Howdy.
Good. How are you?
Good. How about this weather?
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Good. It's yeah, a little windy out there.
Yeah.
Pulled me in the door.
You know, February's when the tornado hit Gasville, remember?
On my birthday, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was last week.
As nice as the weather is, it seems like it could get nasty out there. I don't know why, but it just does.
It's got that presence to it. Anyway,
It's
how you been?
balmy and Floridian. Floridian, Flor, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Forget Floribama. Flor, Arkansas. I'm good.
Good. Several subjects to discuss. We want to start off first with Kinetico water and do a little promo.
A little promo, all right. Kinetico water. Kinetico, a lot of people don't know what that means. Don't know? Is that a redundancy?
I can guess.
What does it mean?
Kinetic energy powers your
good.
softeners instead of electric.
That's good. You've studied. You cheated. It's okay. So Kinetico water softeners are the only non-electric twin tank demand water softener.
Mm-hmm.
So they only work when you're using water. If you leave, doesn't do anything while you're gone. If you have 100 people in your house, it keeps up. Never run out of soft water. We sell bottled water by the gallon. We have machines that people bring. I bet you didn't know that.
Really?
Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've got dispensing machines for distilled water. Nobody has that in town. Some people really believe in the power of distilled water. I am one of those.
Really?
Yes.
Where all the minerals have been dropped?
Yep.
Pure
Clean
water.
out your system, pull your toxins out, and eat your minerals and vitamins.
Ooh.
See that?
Food for thought.
Yeah.
Ooh.
75 cents a gallon. We make it fresh every day, and we have reverse osmosis that we make fresh every day.
I remember when people would buy distilled water to add water to car batteries.
If it's good enough for your iron and your battery, shouldn't it be good enough for you?
You would think.
I mean, aren't we trying to take care of the temple? I thought that was the plan.
Seriously, I used to sell Sears batteries,
Oh, I
Sears
know.
diehards all the
That's when I
time.
first met you.
Yeah.
Tires and batteries.
Tires and batteries.
Yeah.
And people would come in, I need distilled water for my battery. No, you don't.
No.
Tap water's fine, but they put distilled water in a car battery.
And those batteries last forever.
Forever.
See?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, too, and I can tell you firsthand, I love the Kinetico water system. That's what we have at the restaurant. And
Thank you.
It takes great care of that water. And what's amazing is the comments we get from our equipment suppliers who come out and work on the equipment.
Yeah, because they're not limed up.
They're not limed up. There's no buildup. They're asking, how often do you guys tear this apart and clean this? We're like, we don't tear them apart. I mean,
Not too often.
No.
Well, there's no electricity, no, mechanical parts that are metal.
Yeah.
Everything in Kinetico is stainless or fiberglass material. Wow. Yeah. That's a two for. Some of those suppliers don't like the Kinetico because they can't sell you more product.
Yeah.
To descale and to soften the water. So sometimes they
And
like
I think
me
it
and
makes a
sometimes
difference
they
in your
don't.
coffee, too.
Oh, man.
It does.
Definitely. You can use half the amount of tea or coffee when you use purified water.
Really?
Because there's nothing in the water to foul the grounds of the coffee. Your coffee supplier is one of my biggest customers.
Really?
Brewed Awakenings.
Yes.
Uses Kinetico filtered water.
All right.
At all locations.
No wonder he's so good.
Yeah, that's why you're buzzing about 2:00 in the afternoon from one cup of coffee. What else do? We do water softening for homes, businesses. We just put a nice system in for a car wash laundromat out east in Henderson. Gaston's. I can have a list.
It gets that slimy film.
It does.
It cleans it. Yeah.
Cleans it. No more scrubbing your showers and your toilets and all those white spots on your sinks. We take care of all of that.
Wow, that'd be worth it right there.
Yes. Again, I hate to throw this in. It is. She put one in our house as well.
And
it is the best thing that's ever happened. And we don't have real good water where we're at. We've got well water, and it's just not real good. And without that softener,
your wife would be miserable.
Oh, it wouldn't last long.
Did you say life or wife?
Wife she'd be cleaning all the time.
Because if your wife is miserable,
That's
your
right.
wife will be.
They go hand in
hand here.
They do. They do.
When Mama's happy, everybody's happy, right?
Yes. And you use half the amount of soaps, for laundry and your dishes. No jet dry, and he knows that.
My wife will tell you it makes your skin soft.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I'm so calloused I wouldn't know. You can. It's amazing how much you can tell the difference in the shower when you start soaping up. Yeah, the soap will actually spread, and you can use a whole lot less soap.
Oh yeah, and toothpaste, a little tiny pea-sized toothpaste, little tiny dime drop of shampoo, even for this big old mane.
Wow, I didn't know.
I gotta work on my southern accent. Big old mane. I was waiting for the hair lady today and the makeup, but I guess they didn't show up. So.
Now Gil's back there.
I did it in my car.
Gil's good at it.
If Gil's watching, if we can get him in here to help with her hair in the next break, Gil.
Coffee. Where's my crepe?
Oh, let me call Gil. Donkey! Oh, well, I'm in so much trouble from that.
Yeah,
we're all gonna be in trouble. Hey, this is payday. Don't get any trouble.
Oh yeah. I don't want to cause any grief for all of you.
Oh no.
The big thing people ask me about Kineticos, and it's not cheap. Kinetico is probably one of the higher priced water softeners, but you get what you pay for.
Okay, so how much would one be?
Pretty close to $3,000. And and I don't really have a problem telling people that because this is going to last 30 to 40 years. Yours has been in that restaurant since way before you.
Yeah.
Probably 93, I believe we put that in there. And that's hard, as a small business in Mountain Home. We've been here over 40 years, family business. It's so you kind of wait for attrition till they break down and then you repair them. You don't have to I've never replaced a Kinetico. I can rebuild them to brand new and keep them going.
Yeah,
But
she came in and redid ours, I guess charcoal and
Mhm.
stuff that's in them and stuff
to take
like
the
that.
chlorine
and
out,
Back to new.
back to good. Yeah.
Amazing. And $3,000's not a lot.
Well, if you look at it,
It's an investment.
It's an investment. It's life insurance for your house.
Yeah.
Because it takes care of everything: water heaters, toilets, dishwasher, laundry. I think that's more important than anything.
Yeah.
Your skin, your hair, your clothing lasts longer. I could talk all day about water because that's all I love. Well, no, it's not all I love. I love everything. I love food.
Oh yeah, me
Yep.
too. Well, like this shirt's getting a little old.
See,
With
let
the-
me put that in some Kinetico water.
And take the dinginess
Boom.
out. And this is
Yep.
right out of the clothes dryer. It looks kind of,
Yeah.
That's that good old lake water that they suck up out of Norfolk.
I'm not going to talk about water systems, water supplies. That's not good.
Just talk about a Kinetico system in your
Mhm.
house to take care of all the problems, right?
There you go.
It does smell like fish.
Do you want to swap?
No.
Spots? Well,
what else
Bring
can we
some
learn
clone
about?
with you, Gil.
yeah, where is that grape? Coffee. Let's see.
No, talk about the bottled water.
Bottled water. That's very popular because you really need to think about what you're ingesting. Reverse osmosis is the most popular form. 30 years ago, my dad wanted to put a bottling plant at Kinetico, and he thought, water's going to be it. People are going to buy bottled water. I was in college, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Who's going to buy water? Here we are today.
By the
Flash
case.
forward, it's $1.69 a bottle. That's the key. $1.69 for a bottle at the gas station. And I sell a gallon of freshly made for 50 cents. Are we going to blow away? Is that Dorothy coming?
Yeah.
It's a little windy?
Gil threw
Sorry.
out the anchor. We're good.
Okay, good. So, $1.69 for 2 cups versus 50 cents for a gallon. Reverse osmosis has a little bit of minerals left in it, so it has a good taste, a good flavor to it. But distilled is your next level, where it really takes everything
Pure
out.
water.
Pure water.
And that's the healthy stuff.
To me, I like it.
Got me thinking. I may need to go buy some distilled water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jerry?
Hey, man, start making our coffee right.
That's what I'll do. I will bring you some water for your coffee.
That would be nice.
And I want you to try it and see. Get you some 5-gallon jugs and
That
you
would be
tell me how
good.
what
That
you
would be
think.
good.
And then you could cut the coffee down, and maybe you won't be so
Hyper.
jittery.
I don't see him cutting it back. Do you?
No, he doesn't. He
Can I make
doesn't
it
have-
stronger?
Here's the
Ooh.
problem. He doesn't have a measuring thing.
Yeah, I
it's
do.
just
Pull
guesswork.
out the basket. That's the
The
level.
level.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah, that's where he's
I'm
at.
guilty of that too.
Good. It's two and
But
two.
you guys start really early, so by 2:00 you have to have some little
Sure.
push.
But it's always funny to see people sip my Brewed Awakening coffee and hit their head on the wall and say, woo, that's strong.
That's some good stuff.
Oh, it is.
Good cracker.
Anyway, Kinetico's right downtown across from Dairy Queen.
Yes, been there for a long, long time.
Yep.
I painted the building blue
Yeah,
now,
that's
so
right,
it kind of stands out.
Oh, it looks good.
Blue for water. Used to be brown.
It looks
I
good.
told my dad that
It looks
wasn't kind of a,
I like it.
but I like blue. Bomber blue.
Blue is pretty.
Blue's my favorite color.
You're
I can
wearing
see
blue.
that.
Yeah, bomber blue.
Bomber blue?
through and through.
There you go.
Boop, boop.
All right. Kinetico, what's that phone number?
425-4167.
Scooter, what do you think?
Like I told you, I've got everything. I got it at the house. We've got it at the restaurant. We've got the full Kinetico system at the restaurant, and
It takes the chlorine out.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, that's a biggie right there.
As far as a restaurant and the type of equipment we use and what we're trying to offer to customers, there was no other choice. I mean, the Kinetico system is
Thank you.
the best out there.
What's the parts per million in a gallon of water of chlorine? Have you done the math or done
Not
that?
on just chlorine. My tester only does, it's called total dissolved solids, TDS. Right at, it's 250. And so you have 250 parts per million of, which is a combined effort of chlorine, fluoride, nitrates, hardness, calcium, lime, mineral, magnesium. And then the reverse osmosis takes it down to about, our product does, it takes it down to about 5. And then a distiller is right at 1.
Wow.
1 to 2. Distilled water pH level is very, very low. It's like 4.5.
Wow.
So some people like that alkaline water, and some people like that low pH like I do.
And if you're on well water, you have to have a system. Otherwise, you're going to be replacing your dishwasher,
Everything.
your kitchen
wife.
sink, your wife.
She's going to be mad.
The toilets, the shower heads. I mean,
Wow, you're right.
Yes.
you save a ton of money by getting that filtration.
The clock tells me it's time to take a break. We got a little bit more serious discussions coming up right after this with Lisa House, and Dr. Jake Long just walked in, so he's going to join us. Be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Coming into
And we're back.
can
I've
fix
got
that.
4 discussions going in 4 different directions.
Which one do you want?
Yeah, take a pick. Gil, you got to join us here?
Yeah, you
there's a
can.
chair there. Come on.
We'll share.
Anyway, we need to. I want to switch the conversation a little bit more serious. Lisa House started the prayer for our community after we've had some tragedies in the 3-county area. Well, 4-county: Boone, Marion, Baxter, Fulton. And when the young lady in Flippin took her life, that kind of, I'd never met her, don't know the family, but I know the pastor, and we've done some talking. And so the prayer for the community, the prayer for the schools, and look what happened in Florida yesterday. Yeah. I mean, it's just got us shaking in our boots. I thought, well, we've got the resources here. My son's in town for a while. Let's put this show together. We're going to do a program called Addictions, Bullying, and Suicide. The Evil Has to Stop. And so the support from the community has been overwhelming. Yes. I'm doing it privately funded. And so, we're doing well. And with the thanks of Lisa and Dr. Long and some others in town, we've got a problem here. We've got a bullying problem. We've got addiction problem. And your thoughts, and let me say, when you see a PSA on TV or hear it on radio, we need to raise awareness. We're aware. We
aware.
have a problem. We're
Well
trying to
aware.
get answers. And me and Jerry were talking, and he says, well, what about this? I said, Jerry, that's the whole focus of the program. If you've got an idea,
Bring it on.
talk to Dr. Long, talk to Lisa, talk to the PD, talk to the sheriff, talk to somebody. What
True.
would have happened in Florida had the boy been able to talk to somebody? They said he was revengeful, standoffish, a loner. We don't know. Could 17 lives have been saved and 14 out of the hospital today because somebody cared enough?
Possible.
We don't know. So your thoughts, Dr. Long, Lisa?
You know, you bring up obviously several topics there that that we've actually, you know, we've been discussing, you know, quite depth from the school system standpoint, from the Board of Education, and I appreciate having a community that cares so much about the people in the community, about their youth, that's willing to do something about it, because it would be very easy for and for a community to just bury their heads in the sand and ignore it. What the problems that we have that we have are no different than anybody else, but our youth are facing what I would even, you know, you can call it a you can call it a drug crisis, suicide, but what I think is a better definition is a mental health crisis. And we have to be able to provide our students with a stronger, and our young people, not with a stronger support system for communication. They're growing up in an age where they may not have that relationship with somebody. You know, it's all it may, if they do, it may be a digital relationship, and I would say the focus in which we're going to take is a mental health support for our students.
Where do we start?
Well,
I mean, how do we? I mean, we have to first identify it. We have to recognize. Let's use, for instance, the boy in Florida. He'd been expelled from the school. First of all, you can't come in here wearing a backpack because he had apparently threatened to blow something up. And at one point, he was expelled due to behavior issues. So there was a certain amount of revenge in the back of his head. They said that he'd looked at some Syrian stuff and some Far East, Middle East stuff, and I don't know if it's propaganda. We just don't know. You know, that law enforcement agencies investigating everything. The FBI's involved, as we see on all the newscasts. The bottom line, 17 are dead. And here in our local area, not because of murder, but because of suicides, we've got 4 or 5. How many in the 3 county?
5.
Fulton, Baxter, Marion.
Depends
5.
on how far back you go. I mean, you can.
To January 1, I think we're up to 5 now.
You could keep going. Whole of last year, it's just one after another of things that we need to be helping. Gotta help these kids.
Pray about.
Yes, that was my big deal.
And I appreciate Lisa and the community taking that approach. But it is the answer that we're going to look for, or is the mental health support awareness to parents. Our PTO is putting on a panel and the showing of Chasing the Dragon on March 1st, and so they've put that information out there. It'll be 5:30, 7:30. They will provide child date, babysitting for the parents.
And where's this going to be?
It's going to be at Dunbar Auditorium, put on by PTO and the school system. We're going to also have a panel of folks to answer any questions that people might have. We'll also have counselors available as well. And then even tonight at our board meeting, we're going to have a lady from the State Department here that's going to talk about schools that are operating their own school-based mental health care, and which is something that we can ramp up from a school standpoint, instead of utilizing a referral type process. We have somebody there on site.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Huge. How many schools are starting that? Trying to?
There's several schools that have already done that, but it's a
first for us.
It's a first for us,
Yeah.
yes. We've always utilized external care, and I think that our students need a little bit more immediate support.
Yes.
Okay, let me open Pandora's box here. Parenting. you know, I started first grade in 1964, and basically the rules were: you get in trouble at school, wait till you get home.
Yes.
And I mean, if the teacher says you need to be in your seat now, and if you delayed, you got a swat on the butt. You respected the teacher, you respected the principal, you respected those working in the lunchroom.
You respected the SWAT.
You respected the SWAT.
I see a bumper sticker.
And if you brought gum to school,
ooh,
did you hear what he brought? Gum, not gun, gum, Wrigley's, you know, Chicago, you know.
Yeah.
It was, oh my goodness.
We are definitely in different times.
We refer to it as the law of the thirds.
The what?
The law of the thirds. Students are with us a third of the time. That means 2/3 of the time they're somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so there's things that we have to do within the school system, but the reality is we have to have support from those wherever the students are the other 2/3 of the time. And which is parents, the home, community, and that's why it has to be a strong partnership. It's a law of the thirds. Everything, you know, we can do what we can do, you know, a third of the time. But what's going on the other 2/3 of the time to help support what we're trying to do within the school system?
You know, as I look along here, I see 3, 4 smartphones, a computer. There's an iPad over here, and we got 2 or 3 computers here. The technical age is here, millennials, and I've asked probably this question several times, and to John Montgomery, and Jamie Leach was here. Are we having problems discerning fantasy versus reality? Now, we know these Xbox games and other games are extremely violent, and if I'm sitting eating supper watching Channel 3 News and they break to a commercial and they'll run NBC tonight, Chicago fire, Chicago crime, whatever's going on, and if it's not burning down, they're shooting each other, you know. So we have violent entertainment, we have violent games, violent community. And are our kids having a hard time discerning fantasy and reality?
Well, as a mother of 3 boys,
flip the coin here.
Yeah, and if hopefully they're not watching, but all 3 of my sons are men now, and they all played every one of those violent games. And yep, I let them. But with the 2/3,
but you have a strong.
I have a strong family
background. With solid faith.
Exactly. So maybe I was blessed that they knew right. They still know right from wrong, and would they ever? And we are a gun family. My father was a gun dealer. We have. That's what we did every weekend. We went and shot pistols and trap, and my sons were on the trap team at the school. Would they go shoot someone? No, I don't believe so. Now, if they had a mental health issue, I would be on top of it. Where the other 2/3 that we're talking about, some parents don't even have a clue their kids have a mental health issue, which is why I think we're going to try to step up and provide something at school.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a very big Pandora's box. There is not one answer. There's not. It's not cut and dry. It's not square circle. We have to really delve into it.
When y'all are in a school board meeting talking about this stuff, do you just sometimes throw your hands up and say, we don't know what to do?
No. I'm not one to give up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty persistent. It's the Sicilian in me. But Dr. Long knows that. We don't know. You can't. And that's what you're elected to do. You're here to protect the children, the teachers, the taxpayers. It's all it's a big job, actually, to be on the school board. People just think it's dinner and talk. It's not. You are really responsible for 4,000 students and their parents and teachers and bus drivers and everything that goes into the school.
Plus the laws that you have to abide by as a school district.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a private school. It's government funded. So you have rules. There are things you can and cannot do. Your hands are tied on many things.
How do you get them untied in some things?
Well, we're fortunate to live in this state of Arkansas and work and operate a school system here whose legislature has untied some of those hands. And they've really, the past 3 years, we've got greater amount of flexibility to do more things for kids than what we've ever I've ever experienced. So it's
but you're young.
We're working
64. He wasn't even. Well, I wasn't even born yet. So
we're stepping in that direction and returning some of that control to our local school systems, which is exactly where it needs to be. Every community is different. Every community has its own needs, and I know there's things that you just take our surrounding county area, here in north central Arkansas, and look at the things that have gone on. Those are things that we have to try to prevent. And at the same time, there are some unbelievable things that are happening that are positive.
Yes.
And often
you're here once a month. Just you've got a whole list of
positives are
it's
wonderful.
But one us not providing as we should for one student, or one student not getting exactly what they need, does cause us to take pause and see what we can do differently.
Time to take a quick break. Scooter, hit the button. Be right back.
2018 VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike, and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon. More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery, as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances, and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business, and God bless. If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant, located on the square in Mountain Home.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Your White River.
With
7:49.
Yep.
Let's talk about
Saved
bullying.
by the bell.
We'll edit that out.
Okay. Thanks.
Bullying and suicide, and of course, when the young lady in Flippin, it kind of that never
Stirred you up, didn't it?
Oh man.
Just like how it stirred me up to do the prayer over the community.
Yeah, after.
And then it led to you to start this.
Well, and then the Watson boy, the issue there hurt because I've known his grandparents for 40 years, lived next door to him. And these are people I haven't maybe seen in 4 or 5 years, bumped into them at a, if it's football season, Bob and I are always in the score booth up there, the score box at Bomber Stadium, or Lady Bomber softball, whatever we're doing. Then you're going to bump into these folks, and they're friends. They're families of this community, and the losses are hurting.
Yes.
And like when I came to you about this 1-hour TV special we want to produce, we need answers. We need ideas. I may be looking at the 12 o'clock position here when the 6 o'clock position has the answer. I may not be seeing the whole circle here.
But it's the way to scratch the surface, get people thinking about it, and now you have an out. Go to call us, text us, Facebook. Give us your ideas. Give us what do you think we can do that we're not doing already that is doable. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas, but they're not doable in reality. But it takes a village, really.
And I've got to publicly thank Gil Reynolds and XL7 TV for making this available. This is what local hometown TV can do, and I'm taking it upon myself and my son, who's in that business, and he's very good at what he does. And I think we can come up with a quality product to really raise awareness. And we want grandparents, guardians, parents, anybody. It could be age 22 on up.
Absolutely.
We've got prescription drugs being stolen out of medicine cabinets. I've got a meeting today at 1 o'clock at the hospital with Jamie at First Step concerning addictions.
Good.
We need answers. And then when's that?
The opioid.
When's that?
March.
I forgot.
You put me on.
Yeah.
On the spot. It's in March.
It's in March.
It's in March. Coming up. She's coming back. The lady that did the opioid seminar at ASU, she's going to come back and do another follow-up. And that shocked me. I was happy to get that email from her. When you signed in at the seminar, everybody gave emails. Task force, she wanted to get some people on, and I'm on that. So she would like to keep doing follow-ups, and that's what it takes. Not just showing a movie, and then what do? You have to follow up with something, or you're just wasting good time, good hours.
Cindy DeWitt, Region 2 Prevention Provider Representatives. Representative. And she'll be here in March.
March. We'll do some more talking about that later in beginning of March. The Chasing the Dragon video, I know you still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's coming up March 1, you said, right? Is that
March 1st.
At
March
Dunbar.
1st.
Yeah.
At night, so parents can come see it. The kids already saw it, the junior high and high school. It was very emotional. I stood up in the back watching the kids just because I wanted to make sure everybody was okay, because it's an emotional, tough, raw, but you know what? These kids are living in raw.
Yeah.
They're not being sheltered of anything because of these devices and the computer. TV can, shelter it a little bit, but they're seeing it raw. They showed the videos last night of the kids shooting footage in the room, hearing the gunshots.
Yep.
When the newscaster tells you may not want to watch this, well, kids are going to watch it.
It raises
they're watching
the curiosity.
Yes. So I didn't feel, and Dr. Long brought it to us months ago, I didn't feel it was too raw, too scary, too harsh. They need to see it. This is what's happening, because it could be that one little girl that's never tried anything, and she goes to a big party for the weekend, and prom is coming up. Oh, this might make you feel better. Just try it. This will make your time even better. And that's it. That's all it takes to get hooked. And
I remember when I was in first or second grade back in the day, kidnapping by, hey, come here, you want some candy? Guy drives up and lures you in the car. And the PTA, that was called PTA back in them days. And they showed us that film. And they showed the mutilated bodies of the two little girls that were abducted, And
it's tough.
I remember it.
Yeah,
50
those are visions,
some odd years later.
Visions you don't get out of your eyes. You can't even kill a pig to get that vision out.
Mm-mm. But it hit home.
So, it does.
These are hard subjects.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dr.
Yeah, they're hard subjects, and I'm fortunate. I feel fortunate that we have people that care enough about to tackle them, like yourself, Dale, and and Lisa and the PTO that wants to try to do something. Not only that, I mean, we have our our Families Against Destructive Driving group, and they're having Michelle. They're having a production of is it The Last Dance? The Last Dance at the high school here in just a few months too. So I mean, it's the risks are high, with everything, and we've got people,
and they're showing the reality of the consequences. It's no fantasy, it's reality. And there's those two words I keep throwing out to everybody: fantasy versus reality.
Well, and back to the suicide bully, and kids really don't think of who's left behind. As I sat through, and I hope Heather doesn't mind that I'm using this, but sitting through that funeral, watching all the pictures of Dalton, and I'm thinking that could be one of my 3 sons, any of us, sitting at home having to go through photo albums of picking up baby pictures, and the baby pictures, everybody's smiling, everybody's happy. You never would think this would happen. And then you're putting them up on a video camera for everybody to see at your kid's funeral.
And there again, the naive part of that'll never happen to us.
Oh,
won't happen to me.
It won't.
It won't happen to me.
Yeah.
No, my kids know better. Guess what? It can.
It can happen. It can.
So we're continuing to do pre-production planning, and we hope to, the plan is on this program to air it on March 18th at 5 o'clock. We just preempted down on the corner and bring I don't want to say awareness, we're aware of the issue.
Aware.
We got drug addiction problems, we got the suicide issue, we got bullying, and there's a big burden on parents and school board members and superintendents, not just here but all across the part of Arkansas.
And don't forget March 4th. We're having another prayer over the community. This one will be at Real Life Church.
Oh, advanced standing, yeah.
I don't know how much time we got.
2 minutes.
Okay, quickly. So this wasn't, when I was sitting having coffee with my husband, this was not going to be a churchy thing. This was just, I wanted to pray together 1 hour from here to Harrison, from here to wherever, if we can all band together. So it was going to be at the fairgrounds. It was too cold. It snowed that afternoon. It's still going to be a little chilly. My plan is to try to do 1 a month. And right now it's Easter season, so I think this is a
good time,
a great time. So it's not an altar call. It's not an offertory donation. We're getting
just
together.
Prayer.
We're praying together, and that's it. Nobody's signing up for anything. And then maybe in April we'll do it at the fairgrounds, and May at Cooper Park by the pond.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And have some outdoor ones.
Be good. Dr. Long, final thoughts?
Just those things that we mentioned, and if anybody and if anybody is watching and they have ideas, don't hesitate to give us a call up on something that we can do. We have had several people step up and bring different things to the table that haven't been brought to the table just because they are passionate about it, and that's what it takes, is everybody working together. So.
Or maybe, if you know of somebody that needs help anonymously, reach out to somebody in an adult form maybe and say, I think maybe somebody needs to talk to him or her. She's having a real bad time with this. I saw a girl's Facebook post 2 days ago that she did something she shouldn't have done and almost took her life, and I called her and I'm like, please come talk to me. Let's talk about this. And she came and visited me yesterday for an hour, and I'm not a miracle worker, but sometimes people just need to talk.
That's right.
To someone that's not.
And I'm thinking the same thing perhaps in Florida.
Yes.
With that young man down there. We just don't know.
Be aware.
Yeah, and there again, we'll be getting with Dr. Long and Lisa. Lisa's kind of the associate producer of this show, getting me some ideas.
Wow. But, I didn't even get a hair and makeup.
You did get hair and makeup.
Where's my crepe? Where's my crepe?
Oh, appreciate Dr. Long being here along with Lisa House. It was last minute planning this show, but a lot of good information. So, Scooter?
Well,
he's lining it all out here.
We appreciate
I'm getting all the production going here.
This local
We will
TV.
see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, to close it up.